All right. Good morning, everybody. So today we are going to continue with our the video that we were doing for integers. Now we'll be talking about multiplication of integers. As everybody knows, the multiplication is nothing. It is just the repetition, adding a particular number in say many times. For example, if I say multiplication is actually adding a number multiple times. So if I say I have to multiply something. Let's say I have to multiply this 5. How many times? 3 times. So it means that I have to add this 5. How many times? 3 times. So 5 plus 5 plus 5. That will be 50. If I take number line and I write that you have to find the product of 2 and 2 into 3. So it will be what? I'll start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 I have to add how many times? 3 times. So from 0 to 2, this is once I have added. Okay. Now from 2 to 4, because these are next two steps, then next two. So what we are going to get? I am going to get the sixth. So 2 into 3 means 6. Means what we are doing? We are adding 2 how many times? 3 times. Okay. So this is actually multiplication of integer. So using number line also I have told you what is this multiplication. Now since it is integer, so we have to see that I have to multiply some negative number. Let's see how we are going to multiply some negative number. Fine. If I say 2 into minus 3. Alright. Or you can say as minus 2 into 3. So it means I have to add this minus 2 how many times? 3 times. So it will be how much? Minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2. In this minus 2 I am adding how many times? 3 times. So let's see this on the number line. Okay. I'll draw a number line for you. Okay. Now I have to add. Now adding a negative number, it means you have to go in the left side direction. Adding a positive number, move in the right side. Adding a negative number, move in the left side. So let's say it is 0. Then I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So now I have to add minus 2. So from 0 only you have to start and go to minus 2. This is minus 2. Again this minus 2 has to be added, negative number has to be added. So go in that left side direction. So again 2 steps I am moving forward to the left. And now this is left here, minus 2 again from this 2 steps will be left. So what we are getting? Minus 6. So the answer for minus 2 into 3 is what? It is actually minus 6. Yes or no? So you can observe that if I have two numbers and one is positive and one is negative, so the product will always be negative. Fine. In the similar case, I can use this logic here. If I say 2 into minus 3, so here also you have positive number and negative number, you are multiplying them, one positive, one negative, one positive, one negative, so the answer will be negative always. So to decide what the sign should be there when you are multiplying one positive number and one negative number, you have to see that how many negative numbers are there in that product. You can see that single negative number. Alright. then it will be minus. Fine. Here also single negative number, again the product will be minus. If I say I have two negative numbers, okay, this and this. So I hope you know that if I multiply two negative number, so what should be the answer? Answer should be positive. Okay. Multiplying two negative number, they will give the answer as positive. So in minus 2 into minus 2 will become plus 4. Into this 3 is left. So plus 4 into 3, that will be how much? 12. Plus into plus is always plus. Fine. Let's say now you have to multiply. So here one thing you need to observe. You need to just need to remember. If odd number of negative numbers are multiplied, or you can say if negative numbers are multiplied odd times, if negative numbers are multiplied and the number of those negative number is, it might be one single negative number, it might be two negative numbers, it might be three negative number, like that. So if you have odd number of negative numbers, so the answer will be what? If odd number of negative numbers are multiplied, the answer will always be negative. The product will always be negative. Similarly, if even number of, I'll explain with the example also, even number of negative number are multiplied, so what we have, will be having positive result. So just see here, for this I'm explaining here. Minus 2 into minus 3, that is minus 6. I have already told you. Minus into plus. So here how many negative numbers can you see? Single. Alright, let's do it again. Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So this will be how much? Minus into minus will become positive, and whatever the product we are getting of these two number, that will be positive, and now that product which is positive will be multiplied by this negative number. So again positive into negative will give you negative. So I am doing here step by step. So it will become 4 plus 4, this into this, into minus 2. Again it will become what? Minus 8. Okay. So you can observe here that you have single negative number. Here you have 3 negative number. And in the similar manner, if you have 5 negative number, if you have 7 negative number, when they are multiplied, the answer is always, the product is always what? It is always negative. I hope it is clear. Let's go to the next one. This part, if even number of negative numbers are multiplied, if I say minus 2 into minus 2, as everybody knows, minus into minus is plus, so I'll get plus 4. If I have minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 2 again into minus 3. Now see here, now whenever you are multiplying with this, you can write those negative number in the bracket, so it becomes very convenient to see. Okay. Alright. So here minus into minus will become plus 2 into minus 2 into minus 3. Alright. Now plus into minus will become minus 2 into 2, 4 into minus 3. Now minus into minus again, how much? Minus into minus plus. See here, I have 4 negative numbers. So the product is coming as what? Positive. So in the similar manner, if I have 2 negative numbers, they are multiplied, answer will be positive. If I have 4 negative numbers, the answer will be also positive. If I have if I am multiplying 6 negative number, again the answer will be positive. The product will be positive. So I hope it is clear. So multiplying a number, multiplying one negative number with one positive number, then multiplying 2 negative numbers, then multiplying 2 negative numbers and 1 positive number. So all the variations I've told you. So let's understand the properties now. So properties of multiplication of integers. Okay. So as we have done for addition and subtraction the properties of integers, so in the same manner we are going to understand the properties for multiplication of integers also. So the first property that we have to see is closure property. So you must be remembering what is that. In closure property, what do we see? We see the nature of operands and the result. You see the nature of operand and the result. If they are same, means the nature of operand and result are same, then closure property will exist. For example, if I multiply 2 into 3, so 2 is integer, 3 is also integer, and 6 is also an integer. See here, the operands, that is 2 and 3, they are of integer nature, and the product is also of integer nature. Now you must be wondering, sir, can I take minus also? Yeah, you can take. Let's see. Now minus 2 into 3, let's say. So what it will be? Minus 6. Minus 2 is integer. This 3 is also an integer. Minus 6 is also an integer. See, nature of the operands and the nature of result, all are same. So therefore, closure property for multiplication of integer exists. Okay, it will exist. Let's come to the next property, that is commutative property.